Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, welcome to your reading. We'll take a look at what this partial solar eclipse in Scorpio is doing in your life. Eclipses usually come with a lot of fateful changes, so there can be some major turning points or realizations that take place around this time. The range of effect is usually 6 months. Okay, so let's get started. We have Surrender with the waning crescent moon coming up first. Then what do we have? Oh wow, okay, we have the 1 and we have Gnosis. So this is very introverted energy. There's like a lot of self-realization. There are clarity you get from your spirit. You could be deepening your connection with spirit, and this can talk about meditation, unity consciousness, thinking about the collective, things like that. My god, this is really spiritual. I'm really kind of struggling to see how that fits in everyday life. So I'm going to get some more cards. We have Temptation will test you with the Apple. A goal-oriented person. Okay, locking target. Okay. We have opportunities are waiting for you. And we have Dark Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Okay. Really curious. I wanted to see your tarot cards and then we will get started. We have the Judgment. What is happening? This is as well like liberation. Removing yourself from a situation that is not very productive or growth oriented, and you're moving towards something that is much freeing. This card over here as well kind of feels like that liberation energy, because around it you can see through the colors, through the spectrum of the rainbow, the bird is kind of flying and expressing its full colors. It's as though you are becoming more well-rounded as a person and you are applying these skills in a unified manner moving forward. We also have the Hermit, which is that introverted and introspective energy, but the Hermit is also a Virgo card. So this can be representing you being in center point here and getting a lot of realizations, your spirit kind of communicating with you much more profoundly. Your intuition is going to have quite a bit to say around this time. We have 9 of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card, something that is going to make you emotionally very satisfied and spiritually encouraged and happy as well. This can be talking about these opportunities that are waiting for you, the wishes that you have at this moment. They can be coming around in this eclipse time. So you can have this increase in satisfaction because of your wins and certain manifestations coming true as well. We have Ace of Swords. You see, from the beginning itself, there was that realization. That is the best way I can put this. Honestly, there is a realization, an awakening, an understanding of the patterns you've exhibited so far, the way you think. Ace of Swords is also finding clarity in the path ahead, so you know which way to go. It kind of all becomes very clear, the pieces fit where they should, and you know the path ahead moving forward. This is also being very intelligent and clever, so you can meet someone witty, or you are being witty at this time because you're really thinking about the things that you want to communicate before speaking them. So it would be a very nice time, a nice mindset in which you can go for interviews, for example. Wherever you have to communicate your ideas, you're able to do that very coherently and concisely. And you're feeling very happy with the ideas that are flowing towards you, the epiphanies that come towards you. It's kind of very liberating. Okay, then we have the Moon card. Okay, we have another Moon card. Okay, double moon. I'm gonna have to clarify this, I think. We have the 8 of Cups. This is moving away from, okay. No, I don't think this needs to be clarified. This is already double clarified, and the 8 of Cups, this really helps. It is basically talking about walking away from emotional attachments that have not been in your favor. So that includes fears and insecurities about a situation. It can also be reacting based on subconscious patterns which have been established from the past but no longer hold true. So there is that soul searching of what is not needed in my life anymore. With eclipse energy, things can be eclipsed out, and the things that are being removed are ones that are not authentic to you anymore. Eight of Cups as well, it really asks the question of, does this fit in my life anymore? Is this true for me anymore? And if not, then we need to move on, because holding on to attachments in that manner is only going to bring in more sorrow. So it's as though you are surmounting some type of difficulty or an internal nag, I believe, that perhaps something was not right in your life, but you had just not acknowledged it before. What was underneath the surface? Also, the moon cycles can become really powerful around this time. This is a time of the new moon, so you can set new intentions and kind of look ahead a little bit or try to expand your perspective so you're better able to understand the priorities you want to be moving towards. Okay, we have Emperor as well. So this is ultimately leading to your empowerment. You are becoming more of yourself. Your identity is coming out to the forefront. You are dealing with the difficulties. You're appreciating the good things about yourself. Things that you want to develop on, you are developing them, and so on. You're kind of taking charge of your situation, basically. We have Find Your Sacred Flow. The double moon card can also talk about your intuitions being highlighted and mystical forces at play. So Find Your Sacred Flow can be talking about you being able to listen to your intuition or your subconscious understanding of things. You kind of have that deeper insight in the coming months about who you really are or who you are capable of being, and you step into the driver's seat to move towards that identity here. The one here can be talking about you as an identity. We have Stop, Drop, and Ground. Yeah, this is kind of slow down, find your flow, and then move forward. Okay, there is no point in rushing. I don't think you're going to be rushing here at all. No. You're very determined, but you're not rushing. Grounding yourself, surrounding yourself with things that bring you comfort, make you feel cozy, and bring you a sense of peace and balance. And from that state, you are able to understand your instincts and intuition much better, and then move in that direction as well. We have Constellation. This is talking about being connected to your star family, your soulmate family, the ones that you truly connect with here on Earth as well. So it can be that you reconnect with siblings or actual family members or people that you call family, or choose to believe them as family. So connecting is very profound here. Most of the time you're kind of minding your own business, and that's socializing is not really the energy of this eclipse, but it is going to declutter and make everything clear of what actually fits. Okay, what belongs together and what is extra bits of information that does not really tie together, even if it looks like it does. So we're not connecting the wrong dots in our mind, right? We're recognizing the pattern such that it gets from the root cause of the problem to the problem itself, and we can see how we can rectify it much more clearly. So we're not connecting different dots and pretending that certain fears are true. So we stop validating our own problems. Instead, we turn that into constructive solutions here with the constellation. Then we have Anomaly. Yeah, see, something doesn't fit. Okay, something does not fit, and it can be you, that you are not fitting in your environment and you want to find your place, your tribe. So it can be you being independent and original, wanting to stand apart and do your thing, or it can also be that you want to combine 2 or 3 different opportunities or talents or skills in order to make something new. The Hermit and Ace of Swords can talk about research as well. So if you're researching, you're in charge of something, and you're the one coming up with the ideas, then this time is a lot of soul searching in order to find that clarity and find that idea, and polish it and make it move forward. So for that, in order for that to happen, you would have to step out of your boxes, your limitations, and go a little bit deeper into things. Okay. Apart from that, what was it? Yeah, something is not fitting. So you're kind of trying to not make it fit anymore. If you know that something in your life just does not work and you're just pretending to make it work, whether it is a relationship, a project, a situation, a mindset, so on, you're not interested in continuing that anymore. Yeah. Okay, we have landmark. Kind of looks like the trees here. Keep it there. And we have the sun as well. Yeah, the sun again, illumination, clarity, the light, right? It talks about happiness, positivity, success, prosperity, just good cheer, good vibe in general. It's like you're finding your spot, your tribe, your location, or you're finding your legacy. Okay, you're kind of identifying that this is what I stand for. This is my power. This is my source of me. There is a marking of that. It doesn't have to be literal, but you get my point, right? We have karma. And we have Chinnamasta. Okay. Both of these together talks about releasing. Again, the double moon and 8 of cups also talk about releasing something. You know what? Let me just clarify that. What is being released here for Virgos? What is being released here? Through this eclipse energy, what is being released? Even though full moons are associated with the release, I mean, I'm not surprised. Let's see. What is being released? We have 10 of cups. Yeah, there's that liberation again. 6 of Pentacles and Star. So it can be that you're moving towards doing something that you've hoped to do before. You want to spend more on or invest more time in things that you have always desired but have felt like it was too far away to reach. Basically, your hopes, dreams, and aspirations, you're moving in that direction. So whatever block there was in giving and receiving towards these goals, you're surmounting that and you're creating your own happiness here. All 3 of them came out reverse, and I don't read reversals. Perhaps I don't see them the same way as others do, I guess, but it just seems like you need to work for it. That's how I would interpret reversals. But yeah, you're making your own happiness. You're making that balance happen of how much you spend some time in somewhere. And the Star, something that was out of reach, is being actively thought about by you, because it will be something that is very fulfilling. So it's a questioning of what is stopping me from going there. That clarity once more, like what's in the, okay, I am here, I want to go here. What needs to be done? What sacrifices need to be made? What process, what flow do I need to be following here in order to get there? That's the question. Hey, that's a big question, right? And you have a big answer, and it's going to be so unique for everyone I'm just not getting hints. I don't know if this is strictly about career or it is a fear or something, some shadow work that you're doing, but it is going to have a very strong impact on your perception of the world and your feelings of power, and how much in charge you are in life itself. With the surrender card that came out first, that is basically talking about surrendering to the process and the flow and leaving behind the hesitations and resistances that we put on ourselves. Okay, let's see. We have hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Yeah, see, that's what we talked about just now. We have a new creative venture on the horizon. is on the horizon, see it as a positive change. Yeah. Oh, the Ten of Cups can talk about creativity too. So if that's something you want to be pursuing. Yeah. With the constellation, it can be about creating as well. And finding a sacred flow is very artistic. Finding your inspiration, going with it, thinking about it, delving a little deeper and seeing what that sparks within you, and then applying that in the outer world. We have your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. Yeah, you're moving towards that. Then we have universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. Yeah, it's kind of, you're really unlocking something within. And it's sort of, once you know, you can't unknow. Once you want this or once you decide this, you can't go back. If you say that you don't want to do something anymore, and you say that after you've tried to make something work or tried to fit into a certain environment, now admitting that this just does not work means it does not work, right? Full stop. There's no other question. So you're holding that vision because you can't lie to yourself anymore. The truths, right? It's just apparent. Things are just apparent. And now you need to move in the direction that would actually fulfill you. With the karma here, universal law, it is you reap as you sow, basically that. So remaining in balance at every point is very important to keep that as a perpetuation, right? Whenever we oscillate a lot between one extreme to the next, then that's the type of life that we keep experiencing. If we are defensive and keep being defensive, that we shut out people who are hurtful, but then we also end up shutting out the good things, then that's what we are going to experience. And a lot of this is that cyclical behavior of our own perceptions and mindsets, which either help us or hinder us from recognizing opportunities. So the more open-minded or open-hearted we are more likely, more prone to receive the insights from the world. We see the same situation in a different manner, and that's what changes the trajectory we have. How far are we going to fit into the whole, and when are we individuals? And how does the individual impact? What are the consequences of that in the world, and vice versa? Right? All that is kind of this loopy thing going on in karma here. So a lot of fated changes can come around. Some things that need to be gone just need to be gone, whether you're deciding that voluntarily or it is just becoming clear to you that things are needing to be released. But the all in all emotion here, I feel, is silence, observance, clarity. Okay. Guidance. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Well, yeah, that's the perception we were talking about. And we have, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so I can see what is of the highest good. Yeah, you're really expanding that mind here. That realization and perceptivity is honestly highlighted. Your intuition is going to be really loud. I would not be surprised if you receive a lot of dreams around this time. Usually when things are very intense, we receive some type of signs of synchronicities. The moon here can talk about temptation, the temptation to stay where you have been so that you can just stay safe and get the regular whatever you are getting. And the other option is that you need to lock eyes on your goals. You have to grab the opportunities that are coming to you, take the help that comes towards you, take the advice that comes along the path, and just go for your dreams. Okay, so I'm surprised we don't have the Two of Wands because I'm getting that energy a little bit, but perhaps it is underselling the situation. And it can even be that you know what you want, but there are still some lingering ties that need to be released before you move on to the next chapter. So this eclipse is helping you with that. Let's get some more hints. Okay, I saw Venus. Where is Venus? Yeah. So I'd seen Venus, Libra, and the second house. So financial and relationship, blessings, abundance. Yeah, that lies on the other end. Well, there's no really end, but that's what the evolution is about. Karmic blessings are coming your way. The sacrifices you have made so far, they are being rewarded. It can be financial rewards. Your self-worth is definitely heightening. Yeah, there's just this, there can be some artistic expressions as well and inspirations. We saw that. And you know what? The new moon eclipse is conjuncting Venus this time. So Venus is very heavily involved in this. The way we understand love, the way we express love, and art and harmony, music, things like that, that can really go through some changes here. We find different ways and new ways of expressing ourselves to others, to the world, and new ways of understanding self-love as well. Yes. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Virgos. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope the reading helps you out and gives you insights for the future, and helps you flow along as well. I wish you the very best. Let me know your thoughts on the reading, and if you want a personal reading, you can reach me via Etsy. The link is in the description box in the comment below. I hope to see you some other time. Until then, take care. Bye.